wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where we watch Stray Kids content and this time rewatch Stray Kids content. We're watching the survival show. My name is Phil, and I'm here with Tom, who's gonna be a stay. That's the name of the podcast, and you're welcome.
That is the hope, anyway.
Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing.
Was that a good intro?
Yeah, it was a really good intro. I like how I'm pretty sure at some point in one of the episodes you started it with like where I Phil, and now you say we so often. It's just, what does it matter?
Because we are now of one body and soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I, as we discussed just a minute ago, I found out some pretty good and entertaining news that will hopefully lead to a better life for everyone. Not just me, but also Anna, because, she can sleep in silence, maybe.
I thought you were already leaving the Navy. That was already good news.
What do you mean? I mean, that is definitely on the books, right?
You said you had good news that was going to make your life and Anna's life better, change for the better. So
good
I thought,
news.
Definitely leaving the Navy, right?
That would be incredible news. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, it's at the end of your contract, so you still have a little time.
I will leave at the end of my contract.
2 years.
Like 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, 2.5 years.
Yeah, May 2026.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2025 for some reason. I don't know
It
why.
was 2025, but I had to extend to get these orders. I had to give them another
bullshit.
year. Yeah.
Ugh. Gross.
Yep.
2.5 years.
No, Anna, we don't say that. We don't
say those words.
We don't say that yet. We will, though. That is definitely on the agenda. Yeah.
Look, we're,
man, but it probably couldn't come soon enough, because I got a little taste. I've had, I've been in the class here and there and all this, but today I was helping to administer a test, the last practical exam of this class.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to emphasize that today was their last day of the class, and they're doing this practical where these kids are like, it's so easy. Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you what this practical is. It's the easiest thing in the fucking world. Okay, what you got to do is you have two virtual machines, okay, and you have to take two files from one of the machines and put it on another, and then you have to open that file, and it tells you to do some other stuff, and then you have to move that file to a different directory, and that's pretty much it. Like, that's pretty much the whole thing, right? And they're like fucking up because they would like miss a space or not put a slash in the file path, or they would forget, even though it's written down in their fucking book, how to use a command. Like, we've literally led them through labs and scenarios where they use every single command that they would need to do for this thing. So like, I go over and they're like, yeah, I don't know how to get this file. And I'm like, okay, we got some options, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, use one of those options. Like, what do you mean? I'm just like, it's just, I didn't know that they could be that stupid. And I feel bad for saying that, but like, come on, man. It's I don't know. Maybe I'm being unrealistic, but I don't think that it's that hard. And when I go over and I don't even know what step they're on, and I can just look at their terminal window and see where they messed up, and I'm like, hey, man, because if I tell them exactly what they did wrong, that's considered a tech assist, which is a deduction of 15 points, which is the maximum you are allowed to get, to have deducted in order to pass.
They have to do everything else perfect,
right?
If they get that,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so everything else has to be perfect if they ask for a tech assist. And I come over there and they're like, I don't understand why this isn't working. And I'm like, okay, well, do you want me to tell you exactly what you did wrong? Which the answer would be put a slash there. That's literally the answer. And they're like, well, I just don't understand. I'm like, well, what does a command do? And they're like, I don't know what you mean. I'm like, a command performs a function, right? And it will always perform that function if done correctly, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, so what does that mean? And they're like, I did it wrong. And I'm like, yeah. So do it right.
Do it right. It's just, I imagine that at least some of it is that like these kids, and I know that, they don't really get an out because they've been practicing it, right? But like, they didn't use a command prompt growing up. You know what I mean? They didn't have to run win.exe to start Windows.
I guess, but I mean, like, neither did I. Like, I never really messed around with
I'm so line. Old. I'm so old.
Yeah, you're an old fart. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just mean like...
Yeah, I had to run win.exe to get into Windows 3.1. What about it? And 95, Windows 95 also. You know. You remember Windows 95?
Dial up or Dale up.
Windows 95. You know what blew my mind? This actually blew my mind, right? It's because like my perception of time is completely eliminated from this world. Is that I don't remember how many years ago this was now. I was rewatching the South Park movie, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. And I had, in my mind, there's a part in that movie where they like the military guy, whoever, don't know who, like their computer's fucking up. And so they're like, bring me Bill Gates. And he comes out. And in my mind, I remember him saying, like, you told us that Windows XP would be like better and more stable. And then Bill Gates starts talking and he just pulls out a gun and shoots him. Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching the movie and I'm like expecting him to say Windows XP and he goes Windows 95. And I was like, oh my God, I am so old.
Yeah.
I am so old.
Windows 95.
Anyway. Yeah. You're welcome, world. Yeah. Anyway.
That is crazy.
It is.
How far we've come.
Yeah, we've come all the way to Windows 11. It feels like we've gone backwards.
What do you mean?
Windows 95 is much higher than 11.
Like there were 94 previous iterations.
Right, yeah. Like they used to go up in versions. Yeah. 3.1 was not like the first version of Windows, right?
It wasn't 1903 when they released it.
No.
Yeah. No. That is interesting because like depending on how long Microsoft stays around and continues to produce an operating system, like will they get to the point where the like what would be in sequence Windows 95 would happen and they're like, well, we gotta call it something else, like we gotta call it Windows 95 2286 edition, or whatever. By
the time Windows 95, the new Windows 95 comes out, nobody will remember Windows 1995.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody will be alive.
They'll be like, actually, that never existed.
Yeah. Gotta put it on the... Never mind.
How long do you...
Just not gonna go down that road.
How long do you think? How long do you think the Earth has left? Well, sorry. What I mean is, how long do you think humanity has left?
Humans have left.
Yeah,
probably a long time. But they're not going to be good years. Anyway, but you know what is good about these years that we're in right now?
Yeah, we got Stray Kids.
Goddamn Stray Kids.
Yeah, you're fucking right about that.
And we can go all the way back, Tom. We can go all the way back to the survival show, which is what we're going to do.
I'm calling it now. The end of Stray Kids will be the end of the world. They're the only good thing we have going for us.
You know what? I love
scale.
that answer. I love that answer because was it IN? So somebody, I think it was IN, said that Stray Kids is going to be the longest running K-pop group in history. So that's actually a very positive message,
right?
From you.
Because when they end, there will be no more. There's not going to be a chance.
Sungmin wanted it was Sungmin, not IN.
Oh,
it makes more sense to me if it was IN because he's the youngest. So like he's got more life ahead of him.
Like 2 or 3 more years.
Old man Christopher, keep dancing.
Yeah. How long will they continue like actually performing and not just making music and playing it out of a flash drive or something?
Yeah, I don't know, but I gotta go get my cat out of this office, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, now that Phil's gone, we can talk about the spoilers. And of course, I don't know what the spoilers are. I just know that I was listening to the most recent episode, and there was a moment where I stepped out of the office to like go check on the rice and get some food, and
I'm back.
He kept talking. Welcome back.
Thanks.
And you were talking about stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't hear this," and yet you didn't cut it.
What was I supposed to cut
in the last episode?
What was I supposed to cut?
You were saying some stuff about A2K and
like when you stepped away.
Yeah,
shit.
And Neezy Project, I think, and I heard it. But look, if we've learned anything from my history with being spoiled with Stray Kids things, I'm not gonna fucking remember. Yeah. It's gonna happen, and I'll be like, oh, we talked about that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, because like I put together for those who don't know, I put together a spreadsheet to just kind of like, we used to very well, like I had very well planned like what our next episode's going to be. Like I had a whole list of like, we're doing this, then this, then this. But now that we're caught up, like the only thing that we have planned is Stray Kids puts out content constantly. So we're going to have something. And then the following week we're doing the survival show. So, but there's other stuff that exists that we've been talking about doing for a long time. So we're gonna do some of that stuff, and some of those things are we're gonna watch the Neezy Project, and we're gonna watch A2K, and we're gonna watch yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So something. We're gonna be watching something. Who knows? We're watching it tomorrow as we're recording this.
How are we going to accomplish that? Will it involve does it involve another sound clip that you can play right here?
It sure does. The way that we're going to watch all of these is a totally legal method of watching.
100% legal. Yep.
100% legal. And everything's gonna be fine.
We're not slick at all. If they're listening, they're just like, oh, all right, lawyers.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, they're heist movies. Okay.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Right? They are.
Anyway, we're on episode 6 of the survival show.
Yeah, we are.
Which means we are through the worst of it, but I'm sure they will keep, playing some horrible clips to us.
No, we're not through the worst of it. We have one more worst event to happen, and then it gets good again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's so crazy how it's just like it's high and low, because we had this nice moment where we were kissing the homies at Han River, and then we were crying with the homies in the studio with JYP watching us with 17 cameras, and
which is why I can't wait to watch A2K and Neezy Project.
And then we're gonna do it again, and then it's gonna go up again. Well, I mean, we know it'll go up. We know this to be true.
Well, we're never gonna stop kissing the homies at Han River.
We're
That's
never
for sure.
Gonna stop kissing the homies at Han River.
That's right. So, without further dudes, am I right?
With
people,
what?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anyone knows what you're saying.
People know what I'm saying. It's a reference.
Okay.
People know.
People, no, they don't get it.
Oh well, that's all right. Kissing the homies in Han River. That's
Kissing
all that matters.
the homies. Yeah. You're welcome.
Tom, it's your job to press the play button.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to prepare the listeners.
For the
back this up
for the people who enjoy listening along on Patreon. I put the uncut versions of these, so you get to hear us go ha ha every once in a while, longer than other people do, because I cut a lot of that for the non-Patreon version.
Yeah.
So
is it because we spend the first 30 minutes of every episode talking about nothing related to Stray Kids, and then we're like, oh, all right, let's do this, and then we get like a good solid 15 minutes of actual Stray Kids content?
No, it's like 20 minutes at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'm gonna finish this hot chocolate really quick. It's not hot anymore.
Yeah, it's cold chocolate. That's just a chocolate bar.
It's like it's like the bottom of the mug, and like all the unmixed
like
particles have like sunk to the bottom, so it's like not even liquid anymore. It's just like chocolate goop.
I don't like that at all. That doesn't sound good.
I mean, it's still good, but the texture's a little off. Anyway,
I gotta tell you, I drink all of my water already. So,
do you want to go before we start? You want to go?
Yeah, before we start. Maybe
yeah. I need to get some water too. Yeah, my Awala water bottle is downstairs, or my Obala, or my Wayla, whatever. However the fuck you say, Wayla.
Ooh.
It's down. I'm gonna go grab. I'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
Hey, yo, what's up? I'm back. Boo, 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 boo.
Welcome back.
My TikTok has slowly been taken over a little bit by Tom's, the ones that he keeps sending me. So
yeah, and Phil will send me a TikTok, and I'm like, oh yeah, I saw this 3 days ago or whatever. Like almost every TikTok Phil sends me has come up on my For You page, or has been shared to me by someone else.
To be fair,
uh-huh.
That's because I have to scroll like 20 times through Stray Kids content before I get to one that is one I could actually send you. So.
See, that's what I'm trying to get. I have now followed like I don't know, 20 or 30 people that follow. I just see who, if you follow the Phil and Tom account, the actual like the podcast account, then chances are I followed you, and I just need you to follow me back so that I can send TikToks to you. Some people
think you're trying to slide into their DMs. They're like, "Who's this Tom guy? I don't know this guy."
Some people have already been victims of this, and they're good, and they're happy about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, are we ready to watch this? Let's do it.
The problem. Okay. So the
JYP versus YG.
The problem is also that you can only share with a limited number of people, like per thing. So sometimes it lets me do 10, and sometimes it lets me do 15. But like when I'm scrolling through the list, also sometimes when I'm scrolling through, I accidentally close the share screen by swiping down instead of to the left. And which erases everyone that you've already pressed. So then I just give up.
Repost them. If you repost them to your own feed, then everybody who follows you will get them in their feed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that would be a lot. I would be reposting a lot.
Well,
but
do it.
Yeah, I could. But the problem is that. When, because it shows up on the friends thing, right? It shows up on friends. There's a friends button, and then that shows you all their recent, or not even recent. Well, I watched one of Gogurt's that was like 3 months old, but it came up as if it was new, and I was like, "What the fuck? It's weird."
That is weird. Although I saw the one for her birthday like the day of, so I was like, perfect. And I just like linked it to everyone. Not that she's here. Gogurt, talking to you. You know it.
Yeah, that's right. When you listen to this later, I mean, it's Friday. It's not even It's not a school night. What the hell is she doing?
It says you
having a social life or something.
Dude, like people are allowed to have social lives.
No,
just not us. No. We're not allowed.
I got asked like a few weeks ago if I would want to take on a night class, and I was like, not really. Like my social life happens at night. You know, that's like what my social life is. And they're like, what social life? And I'm like, look, just because I don't leave my house doesn't mean I don't have a social life.
Yeah, it still counts.
Yeah. It's still there.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway.
For real. Yeah, anyway, so let's watch this episode. It's gonna be good.
Wouldn't that be funny if that was her?
It would be really funny.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, here we go. All right, if you're listening along on Patreon, then I'm going to give you a real short and sweet countdown where I will count down from a number to go. And when I say go or play, actually, I'm going to say play. So when I say play after the countdown, that's when you click the button. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, I thought that was still preparing. I didn't know that you were actually pressing play, but you did. I did say
it would be short and sweet.
No, you were right. Yeah, that was true. This program contains indirect and virtual advertising. Here we go again.
Yeah. Suddenly, it's time to say goodbye. I don't know if we've ever said this, but fuck you, Mnet.
Yeah, no, 100%. Fuck you, Mnet.
That should be the new if ever I will say go fuck yourself, San Diego. We're gonna change that. We're gonna twist it a little bit. Go fuck yourself, Mnet.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, they faded him out. God damn it. What the fuck? Fuck you, Mnet.
Also, yeah, Gogurt just turned
15.
15.
Yeah.
Little baby.
Mm-hmm. That's why we must protect her.
Yeah.
Oh, they're at YG. It's the episode, baby.
What if Mnet wanted to sponsor the podcast? You know what I would say? I would kindly write in an email, go fuck yourself, Mnet. That's a cool move right there. Shut the fuck up, JYP.
I mean, he's right. It definitely will be this time because even though we have kind of a young team, YG's team are literal babies, like absolute children.
The fourth war begins. These kids are like, damn. What is this group? I guess they're about to say.
Treasure. They become Treasure. They're not going to say because this is pre-debut.
Oh, are they? Actually, I won't ask that. That's kind of rude.
Are you going to ask if they were popular?
Yeah. Are they any good?
I think popularity wise, I think they have decent popularity, but didn't they I feel like there was some hubbub recently. Yeah. Two members left and Pang Yadam left. So I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. We won't say that, just in case.
Yeah.
We won't take but that would be unfortunate.
Yeah. Look at those Coca-Colas.
You know who I'd like to get sponsored by?
Who?
Either
Mio?
Either Mio or Kool-Aid.
Jeanette mixed the regular Mio and the energy Mio, and then she was just like, tastes like Kool-Aid. I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah. I actually I got a big ass thing of Kool-Aid powder.
Does it have Red 40 in it?
You're goddamn right it does. Yeah, you're right, Cassie. I don't need a particular brand sponsorship. I need whoever the chemical company that makes Red 40. I need them to sponsor me. They're getting bad rap on TikTok right now. I gotta come in and be like, no, it's actually good for you.
I don't know why Seungmin is lacking in confidence so much. I mean, I know he was young, but he should be more confident. Man, Blackpink does not do bright and exciting music anymore.
Do they not?
No. They do really hard hitting decent music. I mean, I say that, but it's I'm better than you. I'm rich, I'm cool. That is true. Yeah.
Oof.
It's Girl Crush. Even the poppy one that they did that they were just showing was kind of had that girl crush thing going on, but it was like way poppier.
What do you mean girl crush?
We've talked about girl crush before, right? It's like music about like it's a girl power.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. Right.
I don't need a man. We're happy here.
Yeah. Like Lovesick Girls. Was that what? That's the song that I like from them.
You can look at almost every ITZY song.
Oh, okay.
That's girl crush.
Tom needs more K-pop lessons. That's why we're here. That's the whole point of this.
I mean, the thing is that like that's why I want us to watch the Neezy Project, because that survival show, because it's like people from outside of JYP, they have to sing a lot of different JYP songs from the past and current.
Oh.
And so like you actually get a lot of exposure to more things. It's going to be good.
What's is there a fandom name for just generally being interested in K-pop? A K-popper?
K-popper?
K-popsicle?
K-papa? K-papa builds on TikTok?
K-poppy. Yeah, that's what we're going to be. K-papa. Koreaboo. That sounds kind of derogatory though.
It still is. It's very derogatory. Yeah.
Just like zoned out. But the reason that I was asking about that, like if there's a name for it, is because we could do a spinoff show called I'll Make a whatever it is, the politically correct version of Koreaboo out of you.
No.
Where we just tackle all K-pop.
No. I refuse. I can listen to and enjoy a lot of K-pop, but I don't
mean like we're not going to do it. It's not going to be like a chronological account of everything K-pop. We're just going to like, it'll be a general K-pop exploration, you know, like, let's talk about.
We can do that on our show.
Yeah.
In the frame of Stray Kids.
Right.
You know, we want to understand the history of songs that influence them. Cool. That could be a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still working. He's not alone in his room, is he? Is there somebody sleeping in there?
No, he's alone.
He's asleep. It's cute. It's cute.
Oh man, I've definitely done this.
Yeah, while playing video games.
Sometimes I'm just like, man, I'm a little, I just need to sit back for a second, and I close my eyes and I do like that exact pose that he's in right now. I have totally done that. Because I'm just like, it's a lot of effort getting up and going to the bed,
Full of fatigue. He has a lot to do. Is it weird to walk home at 3 a.m. with a selfie cam while you're walking?
I think it's weird to just walk around with a selfie cam in general.
Yeah, but it's like a normal thing for like K-pop artists and stuff. I don't think that's a weird thing, but at 3 a.m., kind of weird.
Yeah, but I mean, it like even for other like live streamers, people on Twitch being like, "Oh, look at me out in the wild." I feel like it's still.
Oh, I hate that.
It's still just akin to the watch me do something that everyone does. Like it's just fucking. Why is that entertaining?
Although, like, if Andy like decided to do an IRL stream where he was just sitting around watching grass grow in his backyard, I would still tune in. I would just still be there.
You know what I hate? Oh man, I've been getting a lot of these TikToks lately. I don't fucking know why, but they are the the fucking the white boy in whatever Asian country and being like, they're shocked to learn I speak their language, and just like, shut the fuck up, dude.
No
I'm
one
really
tired.
gives a shit.
JYP, look at his fit. I just yeah. Jesus Christ. Why does JYP dress like your mean rich aunt? Yeah. It's too accurate.
She came down in a bubble, Doug.
Rap team first. I'm already frustrated.
You know what I'm drinking right now?
What?
Red Kool-Aid.
Oh, shit. I'm drinking straight up water.
That's probably the healthy thing to do. I mean, this is straight up water with sugar and red 40.
So not That's straight up. Oh, here they go.
The way they cut it makes it not sound as good as it probably is.
Yeah. Well, because it's a good song. It really is.
It's a bit of a shame there was no new flow.
Yeah. You know, the flow.
Yeah. But like no new...
The flow was not new.
No new flow. That's like when fucking people complain that like profits haven't increased, even though they're still good. It's that they haven't increased. It's like, okay, we still made money. Like, fuck off.
What we really need is endless growth.
Yeah. Whoa. I was trying to figure out if that was like an acronym or something mixtape. I'm like, whoa. W-O. Water.
That fucking sus face from Chuck Mead. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean to?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
He's got the best reactions. My dude is like so fucking like, what the fuck? What is happening?
We gotta clip that fucking face.
It's so good. You know what's frustrating is that like the Mnet subtitles on the screen are like, hey, they did pretty good. Seems like everything was fine here. And then we have like criticism coming out from JYP. Like, what the fuck? They've seen his response. Why did they lie to us 2 seconds ago? They were like, no major issues here. And then he's like, I don't think so. Nope. Can I just say that I love the like hat with the two like earrings in it, like, you know what I'm saying? The one that IN has on right now. I'd like to the point where I like if I was gonna wear a hat, like I would want to wear that hat, but I don't think I could pull it off. So fuck you, dude. Why would you ask that question? Fuck off.
That's right, Woojin. You need to be better. You're just not good enough yet.
Yeah, people's movements aren't big enough or you know, precise enough. If only they had some kind of expert with correcting their dance to make sure that they were precise and made big movements. But how could a group possibly have someone like that? Maybe a mischievous rabbit? Today at YG Entertainment, why does the building look like a snail? It does, right?
Yeah. I wonder why they went with D-Day. What's the significance of that?
We know. We looked it up. It's D-Day.
And if you want to know, go back in time and listen to episode 7 or 8 of the podcast.
It's D-Day.
It's D-Day. It's the day.
D-Day. A fierce battle, a bunch of children versus Stray Kids. I mean, Stray Kids were not old, right? Like, I don't know. Like, Bangchan now, 5 years later, is 25. Like, it's not, you know.
Right. Even when they were in Kingdom, they were like the babies.
Yeah. Not the youngest, though. I think that was ATEEZ and the boys are all younger than them. Maybe not all. Painting with a broad brush. Oh, yeah, I guess IN was the youngest. That's a good point.
He's like, yeah, I used to be at your company. You wonder why I left. You don't even fucking remember who I am.
Sticking his tongue out at Christopher.
What is this fucking outfit, though? God, he's so
JYP?
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really strange.
What is that supposed to mean? I have excellent fashion sense, okay? I generally don't care. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm very nonchalant about my attire. I don't think he has socks on. I think he's got his pant legs rolled up a little bit and they look like socks. But no, he's not wearing socks. He's just got these fucking weird ass loafers on and weirdly rolled pants with a fucking, I don't know what, just he's dressed like his mom dressed him from all of middle school, and this is his first day being able to dress himself, you know? And he's like, I'm gonna put on whatever I want. See this guy? He's like wearing normal clothes.
Yeah, he's just dressed like a guy. I like that.
Right. That haircut is not doing him any favors.
No. 4 years, not a long time. That dude just patted Bang Chan on the butt.
Right on the booty.
Mm-hmm.
You think YG or whatever his name is sitting there going,
Mm-hmm.
oh, fuck.
Yes, 100%. I mean, considering that they have now performed with Tiger JK, I think we can say they fulfilled that ambition.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think that was the sole qualifier, but it definitely helps.
I mean, Tiger JK is a Korean rapper. He's a serious rapper, like not K-pop. Like,
right.
So to perform with him, to be able to have a song with him, like, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Just fucking no. He has no praise for his other members.
Yeah, right. He's only talking about just one person. Yeah.
Poor other members. We also don't know their names.
Ad break.
Already left the company.
Yeah, he left.
So wait, he's like independent now? Because I think he could be.
He's signed with a different company, but he is a soloist and a producer under that company. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is this the end of the episode? God damn it. Fucking what the fuck? All right, that's the end of the episode. Right when I'm like I was like so zoned in and ready for it to fucking kick off.
For real.
God, what a fucking tease. That's bullshit. What the fuck? I'm so mad. I'm like legit. I'm fired up. I'm like so I was ready. Ready. Like, and I didn't even want to hear Woojin singing. I wanted to. God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tom, how was your rewatch? How was it? Episode 6.
It was good. It was good. I these rewatches are really are really fun because like it's I don't know. You get a new perspective. You know, it's like rewatching anything. You get to see it from another perspective and pay attention to different things. So. Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good time. I'm always having fun. I realize just like, you know, everybody talks about the various moments in the survival show that make you despise Mnet and JYP for how they treated our boys and stuff. But god damn, this episode where Changbin was just like, what the fuck did you just say? Did you just why are you taking Bang Chan out of the rap group?
Can you grab that image? I want to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We gotta grab that. Get that as a sticker.
Because like it's 3 Racha. Like he knew this going in. It's 3 Racha. It's not 2 Racha. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. I mean, like I get it because he feels like he's entitled to force people to do things at his will to make himself look better, right? In a way that he thinks will make him look better, because that's his idea, right? He's like, oh, well, you know, if it's not perfect, then you can't perform because I want to look the best at YG.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's some bullshit, man. Like, give your advice, help them if you want to help them get stronger, but let them be the group. Like, I don't know. It's just which I think is a lesson he's learning the hard way in the survival show throughout. Like that, the lesson of everything that happens and then the finale where everybody wants all 9 members is like, okay, like it was pretty obvious from the beginning that JYP like was trying to make it be something and didn't know what he was doing, because like their whole deal was their chemistry and he kept like whittling it down. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah. And Chan's just working his ass off. Like he was trying to be in every group, make every song, like he's doing everything, you know, falling asleep in his chair, no CPAP.
Yeah. No CPAP.
No, not for him.
No oxygen. Well, actually, he's probably getting plenty. He's young, dumb, and
you know what? He has like a issue with his sinuses. He's had a couple of operations to try and like deal with stuff with his sinuses. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
yeah, he probably does need a CPAP. But he's
he should do a sleep study, but he would have to sleep in order to do that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's a good point. But you thought that too, right? Like, I don't know if you mentioned it to the people doing the sleep study, but like, I'm sure that you slept like you were supposed to, like a human. But like, do you normally sleep like a human? Like, you know what I mean? I don't even mean regular hours. I mean like regular amount of hours.
Yeah. Well, luckily I did it because we had Monday was Labor Day, so
right. Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to go to work. So there's a few reasons that I scheduled it for Sunday. One being they wanted me to do it Thursday or Friday, and I was like, nah, fam, I'm gonna be playing Starfield,
right? Yeah.
But I didn't tell them that, but Sunday I was able to go to sleep at my regular time and not wake up to an alarm, so I got like a good amount of hours on because I had to do like at least 6 hours, on the fucking recording. Whatever, I think I got like 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to go to bed after midnight, and then the kids wake me up at 6, and then I just try not to think about how little sleep I got.
Right.
And that's how I roll.
Yeah, I mean, like, I say lately, it just depends. I try to lay down around 10 or 11. Like that's ideal in my mind. But then I fucking scroll through TikTok for the next hour and a half, and then finally I'm like, fuck, gotta set my alarm and fall asleep.
What people are saying my name?
I don't know what's going on in chat.
What's going on?
Weird.
I don't know.
But I was able to give them a good amount of data so that they could come back and be like 26 times, man. Which I guess is not. It's not healthy. Do you know about Chan's neck situation?
What was Chan's neck situation? I might know this, but I forget.
Is it crooked?
Everything as soon as I walk through a door? So
right, yeah. Yeah. Earlier,
going into the YG battle. I'm assuming. I think he did a live. It would have been on. An app that doesn't exist anymore anyway,
or
V Live. Yes, that's the one. I was editing some stuff earlier today, and I realized that some of the links in our old episodes are links to V Live.
Oh, damn. Landed on his neck and was half paralyzed. That's fucking crazy.
Holy shit. He has hurt his neck twice, but is okay now. I'm going to try and find that actual quote. The other pillow is for when I sleep, because I still have really, really bad neck because I'm always hunched over on the computer making stuff. So that's bad for my neck. Okay. All right. Also, I hurt my neck 2 times. Once was when we were doing the survival competition. I had to do acrobatics, but I accidentally landed on my neck, which is very dangerous. I landed on my neck, and then I was half paralyzed. What does half paralyzed mean, though? But we had to do the battle in 2 to 3 days, so I went to get needles in my neck to get it better. Yeah, well, did that actually fix it? Usually there's a stunt where I do a front flip, and then that's how it was supposed to end, right? But I can't flip anymore, and that's why I did something else. He does flip now. Like, he flipped on Kingdom, though. Jesus Christ. Wow. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, that's just, I'm glad that he's better. But that sounds pretty awful. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's Jesus. He pushes himself so hard, way too hard.
And it says, "Get it better." Sounds like numb the pain so I can still perform despite not being in performing condition. That sounds like typical performer behavior, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah, I can go on. Let me go on. Yeah, get out there and just
let me destroy my body for the sake of entertainment.
Yeah. I mean, he did, like, what does he not want to go to the battle? Like, he already got taken off of the rap team. Although,
right,
I don't know for sure what the timeline was, because, like, if JYP already knew that he had injured his neck at that point, then perhaps that fed into his decision to, like, not have him in the rap team, but just so that maybe he could get some rest. It doesn't seem like he did get any rest, but
Yeah.
But that would be interesting. That would be, although that's interpreting JYP as being thoughtful and kind. So I'm not sure if I can go with that interpretation.
I don't know if that is an accurate assessment of JYP.
I don't know.
JYP reminds me a lot of J. Allen Brack,
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, oh, you think you want Lino, but you don't.
But I do. And that's
a Blizzard lore joke for anybody that is not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I feel a little I'm mixed on it, because, like, I want all of these boys to be healthy. I don't want them to get hurt, and I need them to be able to take time off when they need it. But, like, Bangchan has repeatedly said, like, I know my limits and I will not push myself further than that. So don't send billboards to the company and everything will be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's he's said it multiple times on lives, and now he's saying it on Bubble. Like, he's made it very clear that, like, we can trust him to make the right decisions for his own sanity and body. Like, so
yeah,
as much as I want to look at this situation and be like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe he still went on and performed and stuff after that. That seems like a bad idea. And it is. He chose to do this. So those are his choices, right? He's got jute, right? He's got backbone.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that's just like a healthy thing to emphasize for anybody that is a fan of anything. Don't take it upon yourself. Just as a fan, what you should do is just enjoy the content, and only when and if the creator or whoever it is that you're a fan of calls you to action, then should you do anything. But before that happens, don't. It's not your place. It's not your, just don't do it.
Yeah. Like when Prince changed his name to a symbol to get around copyright issues with his record company, or his ex-record company.
Is that why he did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why he changed his name back after he got it back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Bangchan's pretty cool. I was so ready to see his performance, though.
Yeah.
So annoying. It's just like, sometimes these episodes can feel like they're dragging a little bit, but goddamn, like, I was like hyped up by the end. I was just ready. This happens to me with the other survival shows, which we will be watching sometime soon. But goddamn, it's crazy how like I can get into these shows. I can get, like, I've seen this how many times and I can still get into it. It's just so good. So fun.
Yeah. Yep. So we should do more survival shows. How many survival shows exist for groups that we care to cover?
Currently, 2 more, because that's all I'm willing to do.
All right.
I might be willing to watch 16, which is the survival show that established twice. But I like the Neezy Project is great because it sets the formula for like the next 2 survival shows that JYP did. Okay. So it just it'll make all of those easy to watch because you're going to understand the format, and it also will expose you to a lot of JYP music, and Stray Kids is in the finale. So like perfect. It's a perfect choice. Yeah. For the next like survival show to watch. But yeah.
Yeah. And it's JYP the person doing all the criticizing all the time so we can make fun of it even more. Okay, sweet.
Exactly. You got it. 100%. It's going to be great.
Are they all also through Mnet?
No. So the 3, they're actually produced in-house and then they're on YouTube. They're just posted on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, right. So we don't they still get some of the Mnetification. Like they've gone through the Mnet chamber once or twice, you know. But I think in general, like it is better. And sometimes, I won't say when, but like sometimes they try to portray JYP, the person, as like a more caring person during the show. And then there are several times when he says stuff and I'm just like jaw on the floor going, I can't believe you fucking said that to a child just now. So I can't wait. I really can't wait for us to get there. So yeah, it's good.
Great.
Yeah. Yep. But that is episode 6. Tomorrow, as we're recording this, we are going to be recording a bonus episode.
True that. So tomorrow, tonight we got to kind of wrap things up. I have to be a babysitter tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But tomorrow we are going to do a very special episode where we're finally going to do something that we've been talking about for years.
Literally years.
Literally years.
Yeah.
And it will involve a little bit of none
of this is coming through in the recording.
And a little bit of anyway. How many?
Okay.
Enough.
All right. Here's the thing that I had seen like a TikTok or something recently that said that like, because I've only seen the first movie, you know this. And as far as I know, the movie is about like street racing and some street race adjacent illegal activity, right? And then I saw a TikTok that was like, now when you watch a Fast and the Furious movie, it's like, sorry, I said the words. Now when you watch one of those movies, it's like a superhero movie. And I'm like, how does that happen? So I can't wait to see that happen.
Okay.
No, I want to see it happen. Don't tell me.
So Fast and Furious 1 actually was not, I don't know. It's kind of hard because it has street racing, but I wouldn't actually call it a street racing film, even though
it's like a heist
movie. What it's not even. Well, I guess it's kind of like a heist.
It is a heist movie.
It is about an undercover cop trying to figure out who is responsible for
it's basically
knocking over all these trucks, right? Like they knock over trucks and steal
also known as a heist. Yeah.
All right. Which is a heist. There's actually very little racing, like street racing, that's done in the movie other than they drive fast cars when they're doing stuff.
They do it at the beginning and the end.
They do it at the
beginning and the end of the movie.
Not the end. The kind of the middle, because it's like they're involved in the street racing world, but that's really like the only thing. They do street racing in the beginning, and then they go to Race Wars, around the midway point, which is a sanctioned racing event.
Look, Tom, you don't have to explain the movie to me.
We're going to watch it tomorrow.
We're going to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Too Fast, Too Furious, and Tokyo Drift are the only actual movies that are really about street racing. Like, they're more about street racing. Tokyo Drift is the most street racy Fast and Furious movie.
Okay.
Because that's literally the only thing that it's about is street racing.
Yeah.
It has no heist element. But Too Fast, Too Furious has some other stuff going on with it. And then every other movie after that is like, yeah, slowly we get, like, Dom gets powers. Like,
why? No, stop telling me things. God damn it, Tom. Tom, stop telling me things. River is the baby. I want to experience it.
Yeah. He doesn't get actual powers.
Look, listen, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's just funny, like, you know, the ridiculousness that they get up, because it's like how much more money can we spend on special effects every single movie?
Well, I'm excited to get there, because
but ultimately the whole series is about family, you know.
Okay, well, we're gonna find out tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Wait, if you want to experience this bonusness of it all and hear our thoughts about this, because
it'll be too late by the time this is released.
Well, to do it live, but we're gonna record our talking about the movie afterwards. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then that's gonna be available originally on Patreon, and then eventually for everyone to hear what we have to say about it. And so go to makeastay.com, right? That's where
go to makeastay.com. Make sure that you check out the website, join the Discord, where you can participate in these live recordings and watch things with us. You can also go to the Patreon so that you give us money, because we're poor. We're not actually poor. We're actually, both of us are actually doing pretty well, actually. But we love money, so just keep giving. We don't like corrupt money though, and like, fuck Mnet. First of all, we don't want their money. We just want we want the support of our followers. Yeah, follow the podcast on TikTok. Also follow me on TikTok, and I'll follow you back so that I can share my For You page with them. With you. My TikTok is at @TX_Tom, I think. And make sure you also check out Wistful Empire. There's a link to it on the website if you scroll down to the bottom.
Oh shit.
That's
Cassie's website.
That's Cassie's website. Make sure you also check out Bring Your Own Popcorn. It's a podcast about movies. We love movies. And
clearly.
Yeah. Also check out I'm
just gonna let him keep going.
Just check out this sweet ending song that Anthony made for us. Yeah, you know what we forgot to talk about this episode again?
What did we?
My bubble followers.
Your bubble followers. No, I need to write this down. God damn it. Ah, shit.